Hello, 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 gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Fantasy Brewball Power Rankings. Back at it again. A nice, trusty, cold one. On this little gloomy Sunday afternoon, it's not the nicest out right now. But it's not raining, not too windy, so can't complain. It's the fall, so you gotta take it how you can get it. Yesterday was a beautiful fall day. Today, not so much. Might get a hurricane tomorrow, but you gotta ask Mike Kieran about that. He's the weather dude, not me. I'm the football guy and I'm the commissioner, so that's what I'm here to do, commish. And give you a little recap about what went on in the league this week. So I'm getting lots of texts from Squinty right now on my phone. Squinty, I'm not ignoring you, but I got things to do right now, so I'll get to that in a moment. But like I said, a little overview of what happened this week. And let's just go to the heartbreaker of the week. Start off. Me versus Gavin. I lost. He put up 140.7. I put up 137.7. I needed 10 points from Julio Jones. I got 7, and then he took himself out the game. Julio, you owe me your fucking firstborn son, bro. Oh my. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's a tough. It's a tough week for me, man. I lost by 3. Julio, yeah, everybody knows. I'm not really have fantasy football. The guys just aren't looking at me, looking down upon me with any light right now. They don't want to shine any light upon my season. They just kind of want to see me go down the shitter again, and just see how I can handle in the toilet bowl. It looks like this is just fucking absurd. You got no words, man. It's just fucking absurd. That's all you can fucking say. That's all you can fucking say is it's absurd. So yeah, we had 140 to 137 in that game, and then the next matchup we had Trusted Chunk and Coach Klein. Now this was the matchup with Chunk was 3-1. Squinty was undefeated going into the week. Squinty's team hit hard by COVID and Corona. So that hurts for Squints. Squints was missing a lot of dudes. He loses 99.1 to 89.8. So both of those boys are Hot Boy members this week, but the boy Eche, he's winning. So he's in there celebrating the Hot Boy Club. We had lots of members of the Hot Boy Club this week, so those two were not alone. But it's a tough first loss for Squints. His team is kind of falling apart now with this COVID nonsense. He has every Titans player known to man. So it's, any do with fantasy relevance on the Titans, Squints has got him. So who knows when they play again. But and then for the next matchup of the week, we got Matty Ice versus All Action Zero Talk. And Rich was undefeated going into this matchup as well and absolutely got his doors blown off. Matty Ice 156.4 to All Action Zero Talk 94.4. Rich, another member of the Hot Boy Club. And Rich started the season off hot, 3-0, so it's a down week for Rich. We'll see how his team bounces back. Rich got the Steelers dudes, I believe, so his team took a little beating last week as well. Yes, okay. And then the next matchup we got here is, the Waffle House Warriors against Shrimp Dick. And there's not really too many other words to describe this matchup besides a fucking good old-fashioned ass beating. It was 180.3 to 83. That's another Hot Boy member now. Adon's team is not looking hot. He's in deep trouble, Adon. He got a win last week, I believe. Let me check my notes. Yeah, I believe he got a win last week. But, now, 1-3 with me. My team is much better than his. But, the fantasy gods aren't looking down on me well. They're not looking down on Adon well. He almost gets beat by 100 points. That's fucking embarrassing. And, just kind of wake it up over there, Adon, all right? Too much smoking that bong. All right, and then next match we got Alvin Kamara against Yil Yelicek. Poor Yil, he puts up 142.1. 9 out of 10 weeks, you think that's a W for you, but not when Kamara puts up 174.6. Jared's team's been absolutely on fire. I'm playing him this week, so I will be moving to 1-4. And then what do you just ask yourself about your season after that when you move to 1-4? You're not making the playoffs, so just kind of not be in the Waffle House. So that's kind of what I'm pulling for now, but this wasn't about me. This is Jared and Cam. Jared put 174.6. His team goes bananas. Joe Mixon's been going off. He had 42.1. So it's you're not gonna beat that, Cam. I'm sorry, bro. That's another bad luck week for you too. Moved to 1-3 as well. But you got Dak moving around, so Cam's getting good numbers out of Dak, but he just needs some help in those department there because Cam is 1-3 as well, and we kind of need to see some movement there. And then the last matchup of the week was the Ceiling is the Roof against the Love Boat. Ceiling is the Roof put up 122.8, a very respectable number. And then the Love Boat, 95.3. Hot Boy Club. Pat has not been doing well. He moves to 1-3 as well. Some serious questions are starting to be asked around Beechwood Drive. They don't know who's managing the team. They don't know if it's Pat or his mother, Susie. Nobody knows what's going on over there, but Pat's in deep trouble as well. 1-3. So what are we gonna do here, boys? So we got a lot of teams that are in trouble now. You know, COVID's coming down, kicking everybody's ass. So it's gonna be an interesting season. Hopefully we can see this thing through, fantasy-wise. You know, always good to love some fantasy banter for the rest of the year. But yeah, fingers crossed we can keep this thing going. And I'm strictly gonna get into the power rankings for this week, week 5. And I must tell you guys, there was some movement, but not much. Not much movement, especially towards the top. So I don't know how you guys will feel about that, but guess what? It's my rankings, so suck my dick. All right, so week 5 power rankings. Checking in at number 12 and in the cellar, yourself, yours truly, me. Like I said, I've been having a bad season. 1-3, gonna be 1-4. So yeah, I'll probably be in the cellar 2 weeks in a row, but yeah, it hurts. 1-3, gonna be 1-4. My team's not bad. Just can't catch a break. So what are you gonna do about that? Not a Hot Boy Club member though. Did put up good points. Just got fucked once again. Checking in at number 11 is Cam again. Cam, same thing like me. Had another tough week. Should be able to win those games, but when your opponent puts up 170, it's just not happening. So me and Cam checking in at 12 and 11. And then we got the first Hot Boy member of the week, number 10, Pat. Like I said, Pat's team is in trouble. Pat has not won a game since, let's see, boom, Pat. Hot Boy Club last week. Let's see. Pat got a W week 3. And then, you know, that's it for Pat. So we need to see, like, some movement there. All right? Like I said, we're all 1-3 sitting there. Pat has the least points scored in the league. So he's in trouble. And then after that, coming in after Pat, we got Adon. Adon is another Hot Boy Club member. And, you know, Aiden's team is in trouble as well. He is the second lowest scoring team in the league. He put up 83. So, yeah, Aiden is in trouble. And he just keeps falling down this list. You know, he was up to 5 last week after his first win, and then back down he goes. So what are you going to do there? And then, honestly, the biggest mover this week, and he's probably so ecstatic to do so, it really fucking hurt my heart to have to do this. But his team's been playing decent lately, and that's the fucking Waffle House Warriors and Fitz. You know, Fitz's team put up a good week. I think he was the highest scorer of the week, put up 180. Yeah, so he deservedly moves up. But, you know, I got to tell you something. I still don't really like his team. He's lucky he got a 40 bomb from George Kittle. Odell Beckham looked like the New York Odell Beckham that has seemed to gone missing once he arrived in Cleveland. So, as long as he goes missing again, Fitz's team is going to suck. So, we're not really worried about that. And checking in right ahead of Fitz is Gavin. Gavin got a W this week, moves up 2 spots from last. You know, beat me on that fucking bullshit. Julio Jones, he's the biggest mush in the fucking league, bro. The dude texts me right before fucking Julio gets hurt. He's like, good game, bro. Good game. Fucking mush, bro. Fuck you. I'll say it again. Fuck you. You're a mush. And don't talk to me. Number 6, Sean Rausch. Shawnee Rausch got a W again this week. Good movement for Rausch. Moving up to, checked in at 6 last week despite a loss. You know, Rausch stayed in the same spot, got a solid squad. Up 2 spots from last week. Now checking in number 5, we got Nick Balfe. You know, Balfe was in the Hot Boy Club last week. Turned it around, got himself a good W this week, so can't complain. And then this is where we get into it. The top 4 are the same as last week. Checking in at number 4, we got Eche with his W and the Hot Boy Club. That's disgusting. I scored 140, can't get a win. This dude scores 99 and gets a win. I heard Eche and Squints were getting blown down in the Hot Boy Club. It was real bakey in there, real smoky. Fitz wasn't there. First time in a long time. First time, long time Fitz. But I did hear that Pat didn't like the smoke in there. He did not like it one bit. Richie got an L this week, checking in at number 3 again. And he was also in the Hot Boy Club. Rich, you know, the scary thing about Rich in the Hot Boy Club is he can't be in there too long. Tracy's going to come looking for him. She's going to be on his ass. And, and then always question is after night at the Hot Boy Club for Rich is, how's he getting home? He's drunk driving, so not good, Rich, not good. Get out of the Hot Boy Club, get back to your wife. And checking in at number 2 for this dropping down from the leaderboard last week is Squinty. Squints was our leader last week, had a tough week with the COVID. He gets an L, gets the Hot Boy Club. Like I said, they were smoking a lot of pot in the Hot Boy Club, lots of drinking. Heard it was a good time. But, what are you going to do? Wasn't there this week, and I really don't want to go back. So, and then last but not least, checking in at number 1, it's probably overdue, our Week 3 Power Rankings leader, and now Week 5, back on the top of the throne, Jared. Jared put up 174. Can't really say much about that. He's got a good team. And, so I'll put him at the top, Jared. Snail, bitch. All right, men. That kind of concludes it for what I had today. Let's have a good Sunday with some football. Check your lineups. Send me your designated players. And commish out, boys.